Welcome everyone to week 2 action from Miami. Seattle in Miami taking on Kyler Murray. Going to be Kyler Murray. I believe it's his second home start. Just me in the booth for right now. So sorry, nobody to bounce off of. It sucks for me too. But looking to be a good one. Russell Wilson looked fairly well last week. Few small mistakes, but that'll come with time. It's a new season, just trying to get back into full season form. Let me go ahead get this into Discord for you. And first down, Wilson coming out in the I formation. And first give to Moss. He's going to juke a man and get up to about the 32. Gain of 7 there. Young man out of Utah. Coach O'Brien seemed to really like this guy. Took him in the first round when most people thought he was going to fall to about, I believe, the 5th.
From the 32-yard line here, 2nd and 3.
Wilson now comes out, shotgun formation.
On 2nd down.
Drops back. Blitzer comes in. He's going to find his running back, Duke Johnson, out in the flat for a gain of 3, but I don't believe they're going to give him the spot. They won't. So 3rd down and inches now. Good read there from QB Wilson to find his running back out in the flat. Looked like if he had a little bit more time, he might have had something further downfield, but take what you can get. Now you're on to 3rd down. Kind of a bad spot as well. Wilson in the pistol, in the heavy pistol. Drops back to throw. Looking for Tim Patrick. And he's going to break a tackle. And he's going to get all the way down to the 24-yard line. This was your best wide receiver from last year, remember. And he is proving that he has not lost a step this year. Takes that slant route for 41 yards. And now Seattle knocking on the door of the red zone. Sorry for the quiet time. I don't really have someone to bounce off of. So we're going to have to deal with it for now. I'm sorry. And timeout now by Miami. Not sure if they have the wrong personnel out or what exactly the scenario was. What's it now? Empty backfield. Oh, it looked like he had a man off sides, but he's not going to find him. And looking for his man in the end zone, and Miami's going to get the interception. Rashad Jones picks him off. That looked like a sure touchdown, and he just couldn't get it over him. Oh, what a terrible turn of events for Seattle. You rarely see that out of Russell Wilson. Had a man wide open in the end zone. Nobody within 15 feet of him. Just get it over his head and just couldn't get it up there. That's when you got a high point. And downside of this now, Miami's starting at their own 2. Kyler Murray under center. Give to Kenyon Drake, and that's going nowhere. So second down now.
It was Jaron Reed who got him down.
Second down and 10. Miami in the eye. They're going to give this one to Tommy Bohannon. And he's going to get about 5, so makes it third and manageable. Pretty good run there after a not so great first down run by Kenyon Drake. See him just pounded up there with the big man. Probably what you should have done first down, but live and learn. Third down and 5 now. And Miami has to call another timeout. That's twice now that they've wasted a timeout in just the first quarter. Not really what you want to see. Looks like Adam Gase is still down there coaching. But third down and 5 now. Murray in the gun. There's no safety help up there. But it doesn't even matter. Seattle gonna get in and gonna get the safety. So not the points that you wanted. You wanted to get 7 on that first but I guess you'll take 2 whenever you get to give up the interception. Kind of I'm glad my defense decided to step up. But now first down from their own 29.
But they did put together, Charles, a nice sustained drive to get him down the field.
Yeah, and unfortunately for them, the only thing that matters is number 2, right? Because once they threw the interception and finished off the drive, that does them no good to go back and say, well, you know, we had a good one going. Finish things off. That's the only way you can get it done.
Wilson, the Seahawks take over now, first and 10, just shy of the 30.
Wilson in the gun. 2 running backs in the backfield, sorry. Give to Duke Johnson, and he's going to spin his way up to the 35, gain of 6.
He'll get a nice chunk there on the first down run, and it's second and 4.
All right, Brand, I know we're in the early going here, but those kind of runs, they're going to open up a world of opportunities for this offense going forward.
All right, second down and 4 now. Wilson in the gun. Wilson drops back, gonna throw it quick out to Thomas. And he's gonna get about 5, I believe. No, 8, sorry. Gave him a little bit of a better spot than I had expected. So, first down now. And Seattle moving the ball about as good as they were last time. They moved the ball very well last time. Just one bad decision was all it took. So hopefully you can eliminate that this time. Oh, and what a play there. Not quite sure who that was, but he came through untouched. I believe that was Hall. And now Seattle loses 5 on basically a run that went nowhere, that was not even started. He was tackled before he gave the ball. Down play action. Wilson got plenty of time in the backfield. Steps up, looks like he's going to take off running. And he's going to slide down at the 50-yard line. Nice gain of 12 to make up for the loss of 5. So third down and 2 now.
Maybe it's not exactly how they drew it up, but he still got a big chunk of yardage on second down.
Meanwhile, on the NFL scoreboard, a game going on in Chicago. And it's the Bears who are off to the early lead. We'll keep you updated on that one as it progresses. And on third down, a nickel formation here defensively.
Third down and 2. Empty set for Seattle on a short yardage play. Not quite sure if I agree with this. Drops back, it's a screen play, and it's going nowhere. Lost a 4 there, and now they're going to have to punt.
And it brings up fourth. On fourth down, ready to punt, Michael Dixon. They only punted twice in the win last week as he gets this one away.
And this is a great punt, but it takes a bad bounce and goes into the end zone.
And it continues into the end zone for a touchback. And out come the Dolphins now. And a big no-no last time. A safety to make this score 2-0 where we stand now. So, see if they can atone for that mistake.
So Seattle has had 2 drives now, one that ended in an interception and one that ended in a Pete Carroll style of play call. Not quite sure what that was. It's 3rd and 2. Why are you going 5 wide with a screenplay? It's one that if it works, it looks great, but most people aren't going to have a heavy set out on whenever they see 5 wide, even on 3rd and 2. Murray out in the gun. That's going to go to Balaj, who's going to gain 6. So 2nd and 4 now.
Success on first down. Huge difference, as we know, between 2nd and 4 and 2nd and 8 and 9.
From the 26, they'll line up on 2nd and 4.
Murray in the gun, Theo Riddick in the backfield. The man that got released and brought back in the offseason. Going to be a read option, and Kyler Murray's going to take this and dive forward for a gain of 11. A little bit dangerous. Looked like he was trying to slide, but forgot that he's no longer a baseball player and decided to dive. So first down now. Miami's first down. And more than likely you won't see a safety this time around, but first down and 10 now. On the 36. Still want to see Kyler Murray try and throw a ball. As now on cue, he's going to drop back. Scrambling out to his left. And he's going to find nobody, but he's going to slide up for, I believe that was a first down. It was. First down and 10. Again, Murray still yet to attempt to pass. He has dropped back 3 times, taken a safety, and taken off running twice. So, haven't seen him try and throw the football just yet. Riddick gonna get the ball, and he's gonna gain about 2. Not a terrible run. 2nd and 8 now.
Yeah, you took the words right out of my mouth. So far, 4 plays in this drive, all 4 on the ground.
Second down and 8 now. Murray drops back and misses his man. That's what we were talking about before the draft. Kyler Murray just doesn't show that great ability at hitting the short passes. So really quickly, let me go over here. This. So 3rd down and 8 now. Riddick motions to the left. Murray drops back, looking deep and not able to haul it in. That's going to fall incomplete.
That makes them now 0 for 2 here in the first quarter on 3rd down conversions.
And now they'll look to their defense because they need them to step up so they don't fall further behind here in the early going.
And the punt team on now as this one's sent away.
And That is an absolutely great punt. Gonna fall down at the 1 yard line. Now Russell Wilson gonna have to start back in the shadow of his own goal line.
For me to say that they've shown improvement, because you had two drives with turnovers. Now they punted it away, so at least they didn't turn it over. So that's good, right?
You're going to get some angry users reaching out to you on social media.
Well, I don't mean to be. I was actually looking for the positive.
Starting at about the 1.5 yard line now. Wilson under center. Oh, gotta force him off sides, and that's gonna get him up to the 5. So probably don't have to worry about a power run here, but you probably still like to run the ball in this situation. So first down and 5 now. Ball from the 6.5. Makes adjustments at the line. Give to Moss. And he's going to hurdle him in, but he's going to fumble! He's going to fumble in there. Miami's going to get the ball into 17. This is what we were talking about with Moss. He's got great quick. Well, he's not that quick, but he's got great skill set. But I worry about him holding onto that football, and there right there. Takes a big shot, and he's gonna fall. He's gonna lose the football. As I am joined now in the booth by Shadow. Say hi. Or not. I hear him. But first down and 10 now. Miami in the pistol. Gonna be the triple option. The toss to Drake. That's gonna go nowhere. About 2. Shadow, are you there? Ruh-roh. Hello? Yeah, I'm speaking. Sing it down an 8 now. Pistol once again. Play action. Murray rolls to his right. Forces a ball, and that's going to be intercepted at the goal line. And now Seattle going to get the ball at the 2. Murray, that's a ball you got to throw away. That should have never been thrown. Coverage just too heavy right there. First down, from their own 2. Wilson trying to draw him offside. It's not going to work. And give once again to Moss, who just put it on the... Oh, hello? Thought I heard Shadow.
They just can't go backwards from here. They did it. Now we'll see if they can keep it on schedule here on second down.
So second down and 8 now. And don't have to run a play here. Quarter will go down, but gonna run it anyway. Moss gonna get a hole and get it to about the 11. So it's gonna be 3rd and short now. Can't hear me. Ruh-roh. Yeah, it's on correctly. I think it's you. They're down in 1 now from the 11.
Hello?
Hey, can you hear me?
Yep.
You got me? And the give to the fullback, and he's going to get it up to the 18. Gain a 7 there. So pretty big shot. Going to get the first down.
Yeah, I think I can hear you.
You think you can?
There we go.
Okay.
Had to turn up your audio a little.
Oh, fuck, I got to turn you down. Alright. How's it going, Shadow?
It's going good.
Wilson rolls out, gonna find nobody. Bad pass there. Wilson gonna find Thomas, who's gonna gain about 4, so they're down in 6 now.
Seahawks on third down. They've been okay, 2 for 3 thus far. This will be 3rd and 6.
There we go. Had to pull up the stream.
Alright, they're down in 6 now. Wilson in the gun, drops back. And that's going to be incomplete. Not a great pass there. Had a guy right in the way. Rashad Jones was cutting down to cover the running back and just so happened to be in the right position there to break that one up.
Yeah, I think you're like 5 to 8 seconds ahead of me right now.
Alright, if you want to commentate real quick, apparently the food place that I went to did not give me a straw, so I need to go find a straw in my house real quick.
Okay.
I'll be right back.
Substream. Sorry if my commentating is a few seconds late. Murray in the single back formation. Motions of Manlo Uber. It's a stretch to the left. Minimal game. Only a gain of 3. Kalen Balaj. Looks like the Seahawks are not picking a play. There we go.
Alright, looks like I didn't miss much. Murray in the pistol.
Full
Play
3-yard
action.
run.
It's a dump off to Bohannon, who's going to break a tackle, and looks like he gets the first down there. Nope, gonna spot him just shy. Did I miss anything, or was it just one play?
Nah, it was literally a stretch for 3 yards.
Didn't miss anything then. Third down and 1. Murray coming up in the heavy pistol. And calls the read option. Not a great play call there. Gets immediately taken down. I believe that was Clark there getting in. And 4th down and 5 now.
I'll give him credit for the interesting play call.
Yeah, it was a good
Just
try.
made the wrong read, it looks like.
Good try, just not a great read. And that punt's gonna go, basically gonna go out of bounds at the 4. I'm gonna turn you down a little bit more. Alright, can you talk now? Shadow.
Sure.
Alright, that's better. Feels like making my earbuds, or not my earbuds, not my headset, like pop. But we good now.
Cool.
Wilson under center in the eye. Tosses it out to Moss, who's going to have a lane. Great blocking there. Gets all the way to the 25.
That's good for 21 yards and a first down.
Okay, every now and then, my defensive bias will leak out here.
That's being parodied.
You got them backed up, and you let them out.
Take advantage. And you know who's happy? The punter. Because if he was needed, they gave him a lot of space to work with now.
First down and 10 now.
Don't step over the back line and give him a safety. Now he's got room if he needed it.
Oh, I can't find my phone. Oh, yay. Or turn up somewhere.
On first and 10, it's Wilson.
First and 10. Looked like he made a bit of the wrong read. It looked like he might have had Tim Patrick deep.
Secondary's really been contesting about
But going to be an incomplete pass there, so second down and 10 now.
Yeah, it definitely looked like Tim Patrick's blowing past.
Yeah, it looked like he was blowing right down the left seam.
line of scrimmage, again the 25, second and 10.
Second and 10 now. Wilson drops back.
Wilson again.
Plenty of time in the pocket.
Being chased.
But not going to find anyone. Still able to get the first down, though. Russell Wilson with a great athletic play there.
His career, but he's still a threat to go, showing it there, picking up
Just
first down.
no real pass rush there.
Sometimes you just got to know when the clock is going.
That's a little interesting. The Dolphins defense was giving him a lot of plays in the first time playing this through before the desync happened.
That one has wide
Yeah.
margins of scored again. And we'll be sure to keep an eye on that one as we go along here. This offense finding its legs now. Here's another first and 10.
Give now to Zach Moss, who's going to fight his way up to the 43, gain of 7 there.
Run on first down, gain of 7, leaves him with a second and 3.
So that brings up second down and 3 now.
Head of the sticks, whatever you want to call it. 7 yards on first down. That fits the bill.
Seattle doing a pretty good job of mixing up their run and pass numbers.
Yeah, well, that's good. Against the defense like this, you kind of want to mix it up. If you keep doing one thing too well.
No safety help, and Tim Patrick's going to make a move, and he might as well be off to the races. Goodbye. Touchdown, Seattle.
That corner made little to no effort to stop Tim Patrick there.
And I don't think you can really, with receivers like Tim Patrick and Devontae Parker, who Seattle can thank Miami for giving him Parker. But with receivers like that, I really don't think you can play with no safety help over the top.
Yesterday's friends are today's enemies.
Yeah, and that's gonna make this lead up to 9-0 in favor of Seattle.
And the decision to just kick the extra point winds up successful. The kickoff unit is out on the field, and they will
And the way that Kyler's throwing, I just gotta reiterate one more time, as everyone in the Discord has heard, he took Kyler over Tua.
I heavily considered just never speaking to Latham again after he picked him.
Yeah.
To me, that's unforgivable.
to avoid what happened on the last drive, punting the football.
He got rid of Ryan Tannehill because he could not throw. And then picked up a quarterback that cannot throw.
Yeah. Well, even statistically speaking, Tannehill had a good season last season, considering other quarterbacks in the league.
As I say that, Kenyon Drake, not a great play call there. The attempt out of the Wildcat. It looks like he's trying to pull out just about every trick he's got. It's just not really working for him.
Yeah, with the signing of the Ravens quarterback coach in the offseason, it looks like he's attempting to imitate that success they had with the Lamar Jackson offense and all these crazy.
Seattle looks like they've just game planned for it pretty well.
Well, he's had a chance to face it, so they both had the chance.
Murray able to hit his man for a gain of 6 there, so now 3rd and 4. Murray just gonna have to run away and throw that one away. Now 2 of 6 for 15 yards and an interception.
Not what you want your first round pick to be.
No, this is not. Granted, Tua did have a bad first game as well. Tua only threw for 95 yards, so we do have to be fair to Tua.
Face the Bears defense.
But Tua did face the Bears defense, who absolutely rocked the Vikings to a 41-10 victory. As my God, what a spin move! But decided to run backwards, so that spin move went for not much. Great spin move, but didn't really get him anything. He lost about 5 yards running backwards there. Miami needs a stop here. I think you can somewhat afford a field goal here. If you give up a touchdown, you're done. And this Seattle team doesn't show any signs of stopping right now. Give here to Moss, and he's going to get about 2.
I'm back.
Second down and 8 now. And Wilson gonna take a sack there. Crosby able to get in there. Loss of 6 on the sack. And now it's 3rd down and 14.
Good play call by the Dolphins defense there with the 2 deep look. Ended up becoming a cover. Let's see, he was trying to split those safeties with the seam route.
And that pressure, not something you usually see. That's Greg Little over there on the left side. Not someone that gets beaten very often. And the blitz able to get to him. As Raekwon McMillan able to get in there. So now it's 4th down.
Sacks.
And back-to-back sacks there.
With the press.
Yeah. Now Seattle kicking from their own goal line. And Drake not able to make anything happen on this return. So Miami gets the ball at their own 35 now. And Miami needs at least a field goal. Make this a 6-point game. Get a little bit of momentum going into the half. You can't punt it again.
Yeah, you got to give your quarterback a couple easy throws, even though that's not necessarily his specialty. Build up that momentum.
As we say, easy throws. Take a shot downfield. Not able to get it, just out of reach. You'd like to see him lay out for that one, but gonna fall innocently to the ground.
Not quite the easy completion we were.
Not quite the easy completion, but that's an easy completion for Kyler Murray. That's about the easiest you're going to get, is going 20-plus down the field. Second down and 10 now from the heavy. The heavy set. Murray finds his man, and he's got an opening. He's at the 30, the 20, the 10, the 5. Touchdown, Miami, and that's a momentum changer right there.
Yeah, you can see the Seahawks are really messed up that tackle. That's gotta hurt.
Yeah, took the gamble on the cover 0, missed the tackle. And it was just gone after that.
That's the risk. You made up man on man. You only get one.
And no safety help. You go all in trying to force Kyler Murray to make a throw with someone in his face and give him no time to throw it deep. And every now and again you'll get burnt, and that was one of those times. So Seahawks now see their 9-point lead drop to just 2. And with 150 left, you want to see Wilson actually be able to make some kind of play. Had Murray not forced the ball downfield, this really could be a 10-9 game right now. That one interception by Kyler Murray on the goal line, following the fumble,
really could have been
huge. Wilson looking deep, and I want to look back at this one. That was an interception, but I want to look back at this play. It was a hold.
Yep.
But that looked like there could have been a switch.
Looks. You thought it was a switch?
Let's go to our replay review. That was a switch. Latham did switch.
Oh.
Kamish made a boo-boo. If that accidentally made it, I was gonna lose my shit. But Seattle now gonna get the ball at the Miami 40. It looked like that was actually about the spot of the foul, so this did kind of work out. Shadow, you there?
Yeah.
Alright. First down now.
Sorry.
A minute and 1 second left now. Wilson drops back, gonna find Moss, who's gonna gain about 8 yards now. And Seattle going to hurry up to the line.
Good job just checking it off. Take
what you can get. Watch out for Tim Patrick on the left side. Not quite open. But he's going to have the comeback route. Devontae Parker not able to get out of bounds. Think you got to call a timeout here. Which they won't do. They're going to go hurry up again.
Interesting to see.
And now you're down to 20 seconds. 20 seconds and counting. Seattle drops back, and now you're going to get sacked. You got 2 timeouts. You can't take them with you. I think you got to either call a timeout or spike it right there. Get into the right personnel. Second down and 17 now. Ball on the 23-yard line. Wilson drops back. Taking his time, got all day to throw it, and he's accidentally going to run over the line. And now it's going to take their timeout. I believe with 3 seconds left, you got to go for the field goal now. Looked like he just stepped up a little too much in the pocket. Kick is up, and it's going to go right through the middle. You all good?
Yeah.
What was wrong with it?
That's leaving it. He turned on the Bluetooth on the car, and it was messing with my head.
Ah, okay. So 5-point game now. Miami does get the ball to start the second half. So a slight silver lining.
Out comes the Dolphins now. They'll go on offense first here in this third quarter. They're close game, but they're going to need to do a little bit better probably here at half two, no?
I would agree with that totally. I would guess it in the locker room. They talked about cleaning up some of the errors, but overall, I think they wanted to be positive with it. Guys, we're right there. Just not playing as well as we need to. Let's pick it up, and we still have a chance to win this game.
We'll see if they can pick it up.
Murray back out under center. Man in motion, that's going to be given to Drake, who's going to run backwards for about 6 yards. That looked more like a Trent Richardson run than it did a Kenyon Drake run, but I'm not one to point fingers. And I'm talking about Trent Richardson in the NFL, not in the AAF, where he did look very exceptional.
Didn't want.
Murray in the empty back. I'll find Wilson underneath, who's going to gain about 8 yards there. So 3rd down and 7. Hurry up, and it's going to be a QB draw, but he's going to fumble. He's going to fumble, but Miami going to get the ball back, thankfully. That was a very scary play right there. Definitely got away with one right there. It's a good play call. Speaking of a good play call, here's a screen that's going to get some good yardage. Goes for 19 yards. That's going to be another first down. So Miami's offense finally starting to find a groove here. Knock on wood. I might have just announced or cursed it. Tight end in motion. Motion him back. It's going to be a draw and fumble, but that didn't look like a fumble to me. That looked like he was down. And ref's going to call down, and that call will be overturned. Definitely looked like he was down to me.
No surprise.
Yeah, no surprise there. So 2nd down and 12 now. Play action. Murray drops back. Looks for a man over the middle. And doesn't even matter if that was completed. That was a hold. The penalty will be declined, so now it's 3rd and 12 instead of giving them a 2nd and I believe it would have been, excuse me, I've got the hiccups. I believe it would have been 2nd and 22. Third down and a tough 12 here. Murray looks out wide on the screen. And great move there to get to the sticks, gain a 13. Not quite sure who that was. Oh, Aguilar, sorry. Wasn't sure what number he
Picked
was
up
wearing.
Aguilar this offseason, didn't he?
Yes, he picked up Nelson Aguilar in the offseason. The Eagles elected not to sign him back. And screenplay again, but this one's going nowhere. Took just a little bit too long to develop right there. Thankfully, he was able to get it off before he took that hit, otherwise it would have been a sack.
We've seen that go the other way quite a bit.
Yeah. So 2nd and 10 now. We're going to change the play at the line. Alright, drops back. Looking for, I believe that's Nelson Aguilar once again. And he's going to get all the way down to the 6-yard line. That was Nelson
I give some
Aguilar.
credit to the young quarterback, changing the play at the line.
And saw something he really liked, and can't really argue with that. Gain of 27, and now you got 1st and goal. Read option here, and not quite able to get in. Wouldn't be surprised if you see Miami throw the challenge flag, but don't think they're going to.
Honestly, it looked like it was across the line to me.
It looked like he was there, but... Second and goal now from the 1. They give to Bohan and not able to get the push. So 3rd down and goal now. Frank Clark in on the tackle there. This is a big 3rd down here. This is the difference between...
I wonder if they're going to try and come out with something a little bit more creative like they've done so far.
And this is the difference between being down 2 and being up, I believe, 3. Going to look for the running back. Still not able to get it across. Again, I think you can...
Yeah, that one looked like it was in just as much as the last one.
I think you throw the challenge flag. You
I
get
don't
it
see
for
how you
a
can't.
reason. Murray gonna come out in a heavy set now. And he's gonna sneak it in. Don't even need the challenge flag. Miami gonna get 6, and now they're up for the first time in this game. Up by 1. Do you think you go for 2 here? Do you go for 2, make it a 3-point game, or do you just go ahead, kick your extra point? Every point matters.
I'm going for 2. You got to make it to where you always have control of the game, and if they have that, even that 1-point lead, then you can't feel comfortable.
It looks like Miami's going to agree with you on that one. Come out in the heavy pistol set. Coming out with a triple option, not gonna go anywhere. They had everyone covered there.
Yeah, I agree with the decision not to play.
Oh, and looks like Flynn is ready. So, was good having you in the booth for a little bit.
Yep. It's fun being.
Thanks for stepping in. Oh, okay, we have a bit of a freeze here.
Hello.
Hey, all right, you have missed what turned into be a very good game now. Kyler Murray just led Miami to take a 1-point lead, did not get the 2-point conversion. So it is a 13.
Oh boy.
So it's a 13-12 game. Moss stuffed that time. Moss has 8 rushes for 55 yards, but he did have that one fumble, which he was lucky that Kyler Murray decided to throw it into double coverage. Resulted in an interception. And this could very well be a 3-point game right now if it wasn't for Miami getting a little bit greedy in the shadow of their own goal line. Ended up being a safety.
Dang, alright. My stream is loading up now.
Alright.
And now see... Now I can see the game. Wilson has only passed 14 times.
Yep.
Wow, it's the wild card all over again.
I know. Now, to be fair, Zach Moss has only carried the ball 8 times.
Oh, dang. He just hasn't been able to move the ball.
Yeah, neither offense has really gotten anything going. Seattle's one touchdown came on a play where they decided to give no safety help and try to be physical with Tim Patrick, and he just blitzed him down the field. And Russell Wilson on the QB draw going to get the first down, taking a play out of Miami's playbook there.
Well, Kyler Murray is a young Russell Wilson, sort of, so.
Yeah, I gotta turn my... Alright, talk again.
Test? Hello?
Alright. I just had to turn my computer volume down, I think. Shit was way too loud. Doing the same thing that Shadow had done. But, alright, first down and 10 now.
Wilson drops back, checks down to Parker, picks up the first down and a little more. Jeez, fighting for yards.
Fighting for a
Seattle
lot
on the
of
move.
yards there.
17 yards on the pickup there, and the drive will continue.
Wilson has looked very good so far. He does have one interception, but that was called back on a penalty.
Ooh, Johnson. Avoiding defenders, jeez.
And
He
avoiding a
forced
lot
up
of
3
defenders.
tackles.
He'll be dropped a yard or two shy of the 30. Back-to-back nice gains. That one for 14 yards.
He's been trying that all night. Zach Moss tried it, and I believe Moss lost about 2 or 3 yards. He tried it on a
He's
punt
not
return
fast
and
enough to
lost
pull that
5.
off.
Even Kenyon Drake tried it once, but he went backwards for 6 yards. But the Duke coming out and showing.
Wilson checks down again. Johnson, who forces another missed tackle. Jeez, he's on fire right now.
You think Seattle's glad that Cleveland let Duke out of Cleveland?
Yeah. Not sure why Cleveland let him go. He's one of the best receiving backs in the league.
Yeah, he did a great job in that role. Even a good running the ball for him last year, but I guess they wanted to move on to focus more on Hyde and Chubb. We're done with the 3-headed monster. And Moss
Fortunately.
rumbles up for a gain of 2, so now 3rd down in inches.
Well, they had that one sniffed out. Excellent run blitz. Stop that one for a short game.
What makes a good run blitz a good run blitz?
The ability to stay on task, to follow up your assignment, go to the
Surprised they're not going for just QB sneak here. Especially since Miami's line is so thin.
Yeah,
He's getting greedy instead, but it's going to pay off as he completes the Tim Patrick.
now last year's best wide receiver, last year's breakout player, Tim Patrick there. Gain of 14.
They're able to convert on 3rd down, and that sets up a 1st and goal.
One thing Miami's had to do a lot of tonight is just trying to just force the issue with having to blitz. They can't rush forward and just get in. Every time they've rushed forward, they've given him about
Ooh,
a
Moss
good
is stuffed.
8 seconds.
Lost 2 on the play.
Also,
Am I
2 in
ahead
the
at all?
4th quarter. Yeah, you're ahead by a few seconds.
Okay, I just wanted to check.
When I was doing this with Big Shadow earlier, it was he was behind, and then I was, and now I'm behind.
This is why I hate Twitch. No one's together.
I know.
Ooh, Moss trying to break it to the outside again, but nothing there.
And nothing there. Loss of 2 there. And now I believe it's
He's not
third
fast
down
enough
and
to
goal.
break those runs to the outside.
Yeah. He's fairly shifty, not bad at making people miss. He just doesn't quite have the speed to just get the edge.
I mean, I keep saying speed. I should say the acceleration more. He's he's like Derrick Henry. If he gets going, he's pretty fast, but he's not gonna. He needs time to start up.
Yeah. A lot of those Bama backs are the same way.
Oh, with a dropped interception.
Oh, defensive tackle there, not quite able to make that one happen. It was good that he was there, as it does force 4th down. And this will make it, if it's good, this will make it a 2-point game.
Should be good.
Hang on, you're ahead. Is up, and it is good. So it's going to be a 2-point game now, 13-15. I think Miami would have called a bit of a better play call on to get that 2-point conversion. They came out in the heavy pistol and tried to run a triple option. Not quite sure if I agree with that, but
yeah, weird call.
As we say that, Janovich is going to be called with a face mask, so Miami going to get the ball at the 37 now instead of at about the 20, 22. So first down now. Murray comes out in the empty set.
Checks down. And he's
Drops
gonna
back. He's gonna find a screenplay. This is something that Miami's been doing a lot of tonight. Is they've been throwing a lot of those wide receiver screens. Tried a running back screen, didn't quite work out. Ended up being an incompletion, and thankfully it was an incompletion.
very creative offense. Give it that.
And this one's going to go to Riddick, who's going to squeeze his way through that hole. Don't know how he made it through there, but he's going to get it about 5. Don't know how he got through those 2 linemen. Only got him about 1 yard to get through there, but every yard counts. So now Miami on the opponent's side of the 50.
Think this is 4-down territory?
I think it depends. If you're within 4th and 4, I think yes. Oh, almost intercepted.
Yeah, I was about to say, might not matter.
It might not matter. Looking for Aguilar, not quite the smartest read right there.
Watch Kaskiki here. If it's vertical, he's gonna be wide open.
And Kaskiki did make the one big touchdown play, and he's gonna find him on the slant. Oh, he makes a man miss. He makes another man miss. That's twice.
No need to go for it on 4th there.
That's twice now that in cover 0, Kaskiki was able to make a man miss on a short route.
Yeah. Tony Romo over here pointing out exactly where he was going with the ball.
Not quite. Tony Romo said he was going to be streaking down the field. It wasn't.
I just said it was going to Kaskiki.
He said it was going to Kaskiki.
He's got an open man. I don't think he sees him though. Yeah, he's just gonna run with it.
Yeah.
That speed.
Not a dumb move here. Gets away from Wagner. Not something you like to see there. Your quarterback taking shots. Murray did take a shot and lose the football once earlier. They were able to get the ball back, thankfully. But Hurst now from the 14. Man in motion for Miami. Gonna drop back, look for Kaskiki once again. And he's gonna gain about 6 yards.
5.
Not 5. I'm just paying attention to the yard line. Apparently it's at the 8.5, so it's second and 5. Yeah.
Ooh.
Give
That's a
here
cool play.
to Theo Riddick, who's gonna fight his way up to the 5. So now 3rd down and 1. Just under 7 to play.
And he finds Aguilar.
Changing the play, and he's gonna find Aguilar in the end zone. Touchdown, Miami.
What a play. And all of a sudden, look into the Seahawks offense now.
All of a sudden, now it's a 4-point game, and Seattle needs a touchdown. You can't settle for a field goal again this time.
To be honest, if he gets in field goal range and there's still a decent amount of time left, I'd just kick it.
Yeah.
There's
I can
still
kick
6
it.
minutes left. Look,
I can
take
kick
your
it right
time
away.
now.
I can kick it right away. If you take too much time, I think if it gets down to that 3-4 minute range, I don't think you can really settle for a field goal, especially if it's close.
Mm-hmm.
It's a balancing act, isn't it? Because you're exactly right. They're none too pleased that they didn't punch it in for 6 points.
Now, how bad does it look that you were in goal to go, had to settle for a field goal, now you're down on the scoreboard, and
Yeah,
not
it's
in
coming
a
back to
position
haunt
where,
you now.
not in a position where a field goal will bail you out.
Watch that tight end. He moved the linebacker out to cover
Also-
someone else.
Also,
Oh, he
watch-
was there, but he's throwing it to the
Watch-
fade route instead.
looking for Moss deep, had it, but he's gonna go out of bounds.
Not sure what he was doing there. That tight end up the middle was wide open, probably for a gain of at least like 30 yards.
Yeah. Seattle does like to try and get Zach Moss involved in as many ways as possible, so looked like he saw him get kind of open, had a bit of a hole there in the zones, wanted to try and test it. Just threw it out
Daniel's
of
gonna be
bounds.
wide open again. There's no one on him.
And nobody on him playing very far back. Not quite sure if I agree with the quarters play. Actually, Daniel's not open, but gonna leave the running lane open. So a gain of 9, now you're in 3rd and 1. Not quite sure if I agree with that deep call like that. I believe they were out in quarters. 3 safeties deep. I think it's a little too early to go 3 safety deep.
Yeah, it's a little conservative for this point in the game.
Yeah. Granted, they did call it cover 2 concept. I was about to say, speak of the devil there, pressing Tim Patrick with no safety help, but not going to do it this time. And looking for Lockett on the short pass. Alright, so Seattle offense not really humming, but they do get their first down. You got to start somewhere.
Yeah. Playing press coverage on Tim Patrick again. Don't know if I agree with that. Ooh, and Wilson overthrows his target.
Not able to find Duke Johnson. Also, would like to really quickly point out the fact that he had already he shouldn't have been able to do that with Tim Patrick, hot routing him. That was 2 hot routes on one play.
If he doesn't make a habit out of it, it's fine.
I mean, yeah, it was a bit of an oof. I think it was just a lapse in judgment. Didn't quite see it. Probably didn't think about it. Something to think of in the future, though.
He's got the tight end crosser, but ooh, he's gonna run for it.
It looked like he was starting to feel the pressure. It was actually Lockett coming across the middle of the field. It wasn't the tight end.
I just said he had the crosser. I didn't say if it was a tight end or not.
I thought you said you had the tight end crosser. I'm sorry.
Maybe I did. I didn't mean to.
3rd down and 1 now.
Looks like they're gonna try to punch it in. Ooh, nothing there.
Nothing there. Moss taking. Oh, that was Carson. I'm sorry. Taking behind the line, so 4th down and 4. And
Looks like Seattle's
offense
going for it.
staying on the field right now. 4th down and 4 from your own 44. I don't think this is 4-down territory right now, but
Yeah, I don't know if I agree with this.
you need points. But I think with 4 minutes left, all of your timeouts, you trust your defense, but
Oh, and Wilson
drops
Ooh.
back, and he's gonna get sacked. And points here would just be a killer. Obviously, if you hold them to a field goal, it is still technically a 1-possession game, but that's assuming that you're able to get the 2-point conversion. If there's a touchdown here, I think this game's out of reach.
Yeah, I don't know if I agree with his decision to go with it here, especially considering how well his defense has been performing all game.
Yeah, defense have been playing very well. They've had a few missteps in the final few minutes, but give here to Kenyon Drake, who's going to fight his way up to the 30. Don't believe they're going to give him the spot, which they won't. 2nd down and inches now. Also, if you want to go ahead and change the thumbnail of the stream and the name and all
Already
that.
done.
Already done.
Did it before I hopped on the call. Seattle should have pinched their line there, but
Nah, not.
ooh.
Well, play action here didn't even matter. Gonna be a 1st down.
Yeah,
Honestly,
neither team here is pinching their lines in short yardage situations. I'm not sure why.
pretty good play call there, though. I think if they run it, just the blitz in general probably stuffs them. But right there, pretty good play call there. Probably assuming on 2nd down and inches, you're in a heavy set, you're going to be running the ball. Play action, dump it off quick.
Oh! Breaking a tackle! Making the man miss! He's gonna go!
He's
all
gonna
the
go
way!
Touchdown! Hart's gonna get his way into the end zone, and I believe that just put this game out of reach.
So the offense starts that reverse. Looks like all the action. It's going that way. Then the reverse, and it was like the
That's a
Red Sea part.
12-point game if they hit the extra point. Which they will do. So now 12 points in 2.5 minutes. Is it possible? Yes. Is it probable? Not
No.
really.
I think this game's over, to be honest. Nothing against Seahawks. They just haven't been able to move the ball efficiently enough.
Yeah, the only real offense that I've
Now
seen.
you get your timeouts.
Yeah, the only real offense that I've seen recently, at least offense that gets you into the end zone, has been the one play to Tim Patrick.
Mm-hmm.
Other than that, your shining star has been Russell Wilson doing QB draws on pass plays.
He's got a man open up the seam, but he's gonna run for it again. He keeps missing these wide open streaking routes up the middle.
Yeah. Speaking of, the guy that was streaking up the middle, Tim Patrick, not someone that you see be missed often by this quarterback. Speaking of, he missed Tim Patrick once again.
Wilson is a little rattled, which isn't something normal we see from him.
Yeah, post route over the middle, Tim Patrick. You don't see him just completely miss that, but looking for the tight end Thomas, not able to hit it.
They've hit on half of them, 5 for 10. They need just a yard here. It's 3rd and 1.
3rd down and 1 now. Wilson drops back. He's gonna have Patrick once again. If he just throws it up.
There. He should have rolled out of the pocket, try to buy himself more time.
Yeah.
That's something I kind of noticed about the Seahawks user. He never really rolls out of the pocket. If his first few reads aren't there, he tends to just run for it instead of trying to let things develop, using Wilson's legs to buy time.
So 4th down and 8, 2-minute warning. This is a situation where you definitely have to go for it, though. Wilson drops back. And able to fight his way up past the marker. Probably shouldn't have even been caught, if I'm being honest. But
yeah,
next week, hopefully that'll be taken away. We are going to be making a few changes.
Finds Duke Johnson over the middle, a gain of about 15.
And now they're at the 50. Problem is, you still only got a minute and a half.
Coverage against Patrick again. I don't know if I agree with that. He's open.
The only good thing is that you do have Minka covering him. He wasn't really open. Minka was. Minka was already ready back there, ready to cover that.
Yeah, and Wilson was kind of flushed out and to the right by the time it was happening, and by the time he got open, anyways.
Yeah, it was going to be a very, very highly contested ball.
I mean, with no switch rule, it's not out of the possibility.
No switch, but I would like to point out that Latham was using Minka Fitzpatrick.
Ah, he was? Okay.
So that would have been a very risky pass, to say the least. And looking over the middle, finds Thomas. Takes a big shot from Fitzpatrick, but he's still able to hold on to the football. Now you got a minute left.
Rushing the line now. They got to score quickly. I would have spiked
blitz here. He's gonna find him over the middle. Touchdown!
Whoa.
Thomas is into the end zone.
So let's not count Seahawks out yet, because they still have all 3 timeouts.
52 seconds, all 3 timeouts. I don't think you go for the onside kick, personally. It is so difficult to go for the onside kick. You've got all 3 timeouts right now. I think you kick it deep, and you try and force Murray to get a first down.
Ooh, I don't know.
Oh, they're gonna squib it! They're gonna squib it! Ah, not able to get there. The surprise
that was a risky
kick.
play there, but it almost worked.
The surprise onside kick almost worked. Well, it does end up at the 34, so is it risky? Yes, but I think it's.
That was worth the risk.
I think it's less risky than the. I think it's less risky than a standard onside kick. So
I mean, they give up first down, they lose the game anyway, so.
Yeah. First down now, flip out to Kenyon Drake, who's gonna make a man miss.
Pickup of about 5.
Yeah, 2nd and 5 now. There's one if the defensive player was a little bit more disciplined, probably gets stuff for no gain, but able to spin his way around. Get about 5, so. 2nd down now.
Again.
Gonna run it with Bohannon, and he's gonna get the first down. That's gonna be ball game.
Yeah, game. Seahawks still calling timeout, but
gonna call the timeout.
They can just take a knee at this point.
Yeah, you can basically just come out and take a knee.
Which looks like that's exactly what they're gonna do.
Exactly what they're gonna do. No miracle in the Meadowlands. They're not gonna take that chance. And now Miami gonna escape here with a win. Did they deserve this win? Maybe not. Maybe.
This was a good game.
This was a very good game. Kyler Murray stepped up whenever he had to. I think
definitely showing why Miami picked him.
If you judge it off the start of this game, whenever Seattle went off to a 9-0 lead, I think no, Miami doesn't deserve to win this game. But
whoa, what's going on here?
I believe this was just a play call. And
Miami came out in the Hail Mary there.
I'll call the timeout in 1 second. basically the game's over.
Yeah, that's game.
Even with the timeout, they're just gonna come out and kneel again.
Very likely that the Dolphins as they take a knee here. And Charles, I think when the schedule comes out, all teams, no matter where they're predicted to
That was a
protect
good game, just from what I could see.
Very good game. Started off safety. I believe it was deep pass to Tim Patrick after that. And all of a sudden, Kyler Murray flips the switch, hits Gesicki out of the backfield, who is able to outrun the linebacker that was covering him and get some good blocks downfield in the cover 0 to get into the end zone. Then Murray drives down the field with a QB sneak after 2 not so great play calls. Or it wasn't 2 not so great play calls. It was should have been in the end zone. Had he thrown the challenge flag, it probably would have been overturned for a touchdown. You don't do it. You give to the fullback, goes nowhere. You do fullback flip to the halfback, and you lose yards. You throw the ball, you get to the 1 yard line, should have been in the end zone. You throw the challenge flag, it probably gets overturned once again, and he's not in. Then you call the QB sneak and he's in, and dumb. I cannot iterate how dumb that triple option play call was. Shouldn't have been called, in my opinion.
Ultimately, it didn't matter.
It did not matter, as they were able to get into the end zone. Gonna check real quick. Looks like we got about 30 minutes between until we have the Bucks-Rams game, so we're going to go ahead and stop this, get the podcast ready for the NFC, because everyone has been asking us about that for the past 2 or 3 advances. So we're going to go ahead and cut this off, we're going to pump that out, and then come right back here to have Bucks-Rams and possibly Chiefs-Saints, so you don't want to miss that.